Hey, y'all. Welcome to blaquespan. So, you know what? I was. Y'all don't laugh at me, okay? Please don't laugh at me. So, I was in a state of woke sleep, and I was and dreaming that I was on this podcast with these guys. Okay, yes, I was daydreaming. It happens, okay? Everybody does it. And they did the whole weave argument. And I had got so mad. And it's like, this is the way the ancestors speak to me, okay? They come to me in my daydreams, okay? And I end up conversing with myself often. But it really be them. Whatever. Don't judge me. Really, you can't. I really wouldn't give a fuck if you did. Anywho. Give me 1 second here. One moment. Okay, so anywho, my point is, hey girl, and we're back, honey, back for the first time. So in this dream, I just deaded the whole weave argument because I'm so fucking sick of them saying number one. We're gonna be quick here, because like I told y'all in the last video, baby, honey got to cook and clean and do all this other stuff. So the first thing I want to dead is I'm not trying to look like no white woman, okay? White women trying to look like me. Let's look at white hair. You be pressed to find a white woman who doesn't have their tape-ins, their fusions, their sew-ins. They wear more weave than us. Okay? And if you want to know historically, let me real quick here. They wear more weave than us. And historically, honey, if you're going to be real, they started wearing wigs way before we even thought about it. They have been shaving our people bald, making wigs out of it. Okay, the same way they were stealing black men's teeth and cutting off their ankles and doing all this shit. What you think they was doing to the women? Nothing. Child, stop. Anywho, but we're not going to go back in yesteryear, okay? We're going to stay right here in this here millennium. Now, excuse my dogs. They hear me up here, and I haven't let them out yet. They're not mine. Actually, they're hers. Like, teenagers are responsible. So, that was funny. Okay, so, anywho, let's look it up. I don't know. European hair? I don't know. Women? I wouldn't even know how to Google women in their hair. Okay, so boom. Boom, boom, boom. All this is weave, honey. All of this are extensions. Extensions. Huh. All of it. All of it. And it's like, y'all don't want to believe me? Okay. Okay. See, so this is called a fusion link. This is typically what they get. Or they'll get tape-ins. This is they have different forms of weaving than we have. You know what I mean? They do Carrington strips where they have these pieces on the layer on the top on a thin layer of their hair. They'll put this on a top and a strip on the bottom, and they'll press it with a Carrington iron, melting it on their hair. Oh shit! Sorry, guys. Melting it on their hair. Okay. So this is a headpiece where they put it on the top of their head and they let their sides and the rest of their hair be down. There's all kind of weavings that they do. You know what I mean? So let's get that point clear, okay? Before we go any further, let's get that point clear, okay? Now, when it comes to black women wearing weave, since it's such a problem, I want every black man out there. I want every woman who comes across this. I want first like and subscribe, okay? I want you to subscribe to this channel because I want more subscribers. I'm just going to be real. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to make this post on your Facebook. Those who follow me on Facebook and on social media, I am going to actually here. This is my Facebook name here. I don't know what's going on. It's going slow. Whatever. Okay, this is my Instagram name right here. Your stylist. That's Instagram right there. Boom, boom, boom. And then Malkia Mahat, Goddess Mahat, in another language. Boom. There we go. Jesus, we don't have time for this. I'm barely on social media anyway. So, but I'm gonna make this post. Post your since y'all don't like weave. This is how I want y'all to word it. Since y'all don't like weave, post your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, or your wife in with their beautiful natural hair. Because, they like white women's hair and they're saying that this is why they're dating them. But when they take them strips out, that shit is this short. It is extremely stringy and extremely thin. Okay? I used to do weaving. And I'm talking about these people are paying $700 to $800 for their weave, where we're still paying like $150, $250 for a sew head. This is a lot of the reason why I geared towards doing European hair. You know what I'm saying? Before I made my transition, I only focusing on my people and their natural hair and making it a better state because I specialize in hair health. Then this is why. Okay? This is why a lot of black stylists gear towards that. And we ain't gonna talk about how black women are so infatuated with black men. They want one in their life so bad. So they're handing over the hair industry to their black gay Judy, who then talk down about them and call them bitches and hoes and beat the shit out of them in a minute. Okay? But okay, honey, I digress. So I want you guys to know something. And this is going to kill the whole argument. Where am I at? This is going to kill the entire argument, sweetheart. Because I'm not wearing white bitch hair. Okay? A white woman could never grow enough hair for me to even pillage it and make a wig out of it and sew it in, baby. I'm wearing black people hair. So really, I'm just changing my look to look how other black women look across this country. So all that, you trying to be white? No, honey. I'm just trying to be a different black. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a woman of color, honey. She's in a hair form. She grows her hair. She straightens her hair. Then in that state, if you kill hair in a certain state, that's how it's going to stay. If I was to silk press a piece of my hair, then I cut it off, and then I let it out for like 10, 15 minutes because we have to give black hair time to dye. And then once, because it has a medulla, it's, oh Lord, I don't have time to explain the hair anatomy. But we have a medulla, which is a composition of cells in the innermost part of our hair beyond the cortex. White people don't have medullas. They're born with dead hair. We have medulla. So if I straighten it out, clip it, give it time to dye, and wet it, it's not going to curl back up. It's going to stay straight. So that's why a lot of them straighten their hair prior to selling it or whatever they're doing on these hair farms. Other hair is made from trees and herbs and stuff like that. But let's look at this. Okay? This is where the majority of our weave come from. Do they like white hair to y'all? They like white hair to y'all? I'm sorry what? So kill that fucking shit right there. Okay? And this is a white woman weaving another white woman. So kill that shit. It's funny how y'all don't like weave on us, but y'all love it on white women. So just say that y'all just like white women because they're white and don't have nothing to do with all this bullshit that y'all talking about. Be honest. It's keratin on a white woman. Like, let's be real. Let's be honest. So I want y'all to go and I want y'all to post y'all loving, sexy, black women with their natural hair, since I don't like weave, because I know so many natural women. And then also, I want to show the women that you approach in the club. I go out with my natural hair, this hair, that hair. I don't give a shit, because when I go out, I'm going to have me a couple of drinks, puff on me a little hookah, and bring it back on in. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of times when I go out, I don't have to pay for my drinks, I still go with ample enough money to buy me a couple bottles of champagne. Like, it's not a problem. So, with that being said, I want y'all to show me who y'all really going up to, because I do find that when I have my long braids, I call them hoochie ho braids, or when I do have on I have this enormous like Afro wig. I have all kinds of wigs, but when I do see that I get approached by different type of men according to what hair I'm wearing. Isn't that weird? But yeah, so let's dead the whole weave argument, because I'm not trying to look white. I showed that to you. That most of this weave is not coming. This weave is not coming from Europeans. Okay, so you can dead that shit. Europeans are getting their weave from the same source I'm getting it from, a foreign, indigenous, colored woman. Yeah, colored. I sounded so white there. I sound like a Dixiecrat. I sound like a Democrat. Colored woman from a different nation in a different country. Okay, so why don't we call out the hypocrisy? So let's stop that weave argument right then and there, because it definitely stop saying, "Oh, I want a woman with her natural hair," all that shit. That's because you don't want to pay to get a motherfucking hair done. But the truth of the matter is, you want them hair done up to look current. Okay? You want them to look like a quote unquote baddie. You just don't want to have to pay for that bad look. You don't want to have to pay for it. So you want to victimize and try to manipulate women. Women are so easily conditioned by men because they want their approval so bad. They want to be wives so bad. Until they'll let a black man tell them, "We like you in your natural hair, but when you go out with your natural hair, if you're not light, bright, and that hair isn't wavy," come on now. Y'all like biracial natural hair, but y'all don't like black natural hair. Like, let's get into it. Let's keep that all the way a buck. Like, I'm just so tired of this weave argument. Like, stop bringing up hair. Let's talk about your cowardice. Let's talk about your degeneracy. Let's talk about what you're promoting in the black community. Let's talk about when you get educated and you do get money. Even Carter G. Woodson said in a book that he wrote way before any of us were born, The Miseducation of the Negro, the more money and education that you get, the least likely you are, black man, to benefit your own community. Let's address those issues. Let's stop talking about phenotypical things. Stop talking about hair and nails and skin color and colorism, even though you guys perpetuate it the most. Let's stop talking about all of that. Let's start getting to the point of, why are you so scared? Why are you cowards? Are you scared, or do you just want to be a white man? Like, let's talk about it. Do you want to be free of the white man, or do you want to be able to oppress the world and your women the way white men do? What is it? Do you really want their power and to conduct yourselves as if you are them? Or do you want to be free of them and get back to a holistic, natural way that the world is run? Where we're not killing, where we're not eating, where we're growing our own food, vegetables, or animals if you still want to eat meat. Where do you want to go from here? Okay? I'm with Trump. I want to make America great again. And when Trump says he wants to make America great again, he's saying this, and that's because you guys are ignorant in politics. And I'm going to get off. I'm going to expand on a different video. But he's saying that because he wants to go before a time before the Democrats took over. Before the Dixiecrats became the Democrats, and then infiltrated the Republican Party so that it's all ran on the same ideology. Okay? This is what Trump was talking about. He wants to talk about taking it back to a racist time. Do you know that during after slavery, when we were really prisoners of war, but after the war finally ended and we yielded them our lands and gave them what they wanted, and then slavery ended, do you know that most laws that were made for black people that made us able to buy land and own land and all this other stuff were created by the black Republicans? Do you know that the Dixiecrats created the KKK, which at first were a bunch of angry farmers from the South? They got them, they volatilized them, they weaponized them, and they used the KKK to go around murdering Republicans. There were very few white Republicans. They were murdering Republicans. And this whole vote thing, this whole voter suppression thing that they're talking about Trump was doing, that's what the Dixiecrats was doing even in 2022. But back then, they had the let me guys, this we put it to my weed. But I finish this statement, then I'll go on and do a video and then start you from the beginning and then will you on into this millennia. But they weaponized the Ku Klux Klan to go through and commit illegal acts of voter suppression and vote tampering by. They say that, they were murdering you and killing you because you were voting. No, they were murdering and killing you if you were voting Republican. So now, 100 years later, you think that all black people are Democrats. They were forced into this Democrats. They were forced into the Dixiecrat party. They were forced to do that. And now you guys force your children's children to do it. So you all think that you're supposed to be Democrats when you were originally Republicans. Let me show you a book on the matter. Where are my books? Where the my books are downstairs. I forgot that I put them on the bookshelf. There's a book about the Reconstruction that I'm going to be referencing throughout the next video. So I'm going to run downstairs and I'm going to grab this book. I'm going to pull up a couple of videos that are talking about the subject, so that, because I know a lot of us, there's 8 different intelligences. I used to be a teacher, so I know how to communicate with all 8 of you guys. So that's what I'm saying. Call me prolific. But anyway, so I'll be right back. We're going to talk about that. Let me go off a few comments. Let's see here. Thank you. I love it. My lock retwist is $80 per month. My bundles are $300. Exactly. And I want you to hit me up on Facebook about your locks retwist. Make sure they're not using combs, they're not parting, or if you are doing hair, make sure you're not putting combs in those locks. I specialize in natural. I'll be happy to give you tips. I make my products as well, so I'll be happy to send you over some. I do sell them wholesale. So anyway, get at me, Valley Girl. Okay, anyway, so let's go back and we're going to talk politics, and then I'm going to go ahead and take care of my motherly, womanly duties in my home. Thank you, guys. I love you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. Let me show you how. Let me show you where it's at. Because I don't know how to edit the video. I don't have to pay somebody to edit my videos. But yeah, see that button right there? You hit that, boom, on my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you in 5 minutes. I got to run downstairs real quick, and then I want to make sure that water didn't turn too hot on my chicken. I'm defrosting. Love you guys. This is blaquespan. Let me show y'all. My friend daughter made this for me. Where is it at? Oh, shit. I don't see it. This is blaquespan, and I'm out. I'll be right back in 2 and 2.